been at it a long time practicing, and you like to see your guys go out and excel, or at least try to do what we've been working on. You know, I don't get carried away with individual performances or scores, because it really means nothing. You know, like if we had played poorly tonight and guys had missed shots, not been very good, people would overreact to that and draw a conclusion, because that guy can't shoot, that guy's no good, blah, 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 we're gonna be no good. I know how that works. Just like tonight, everybody's gonna run around here thinking we're way better than we actually are. You know, I draw nothing from this game. You know, it's Coach Boone, I think he was missing his two best players. So I keep everything in perspective. You know, we have a long way to go before we can get to where we're trying to get to, and it's just a slow grind. It's a grind. You know, we've had 27 practices. We've had one scrimmage, and now we had a scrimmage. Now we have a exhibition game under our belt. But the things I was most pleased about tonight was our defense the first 10 minutes of the second half. The way we dominated the boards in the second half, and our relentlessness in going after them. Those are things that are hallmarks of our program. But because I say they are, doesn't mean it's going to happen. You know, you have to create habits. You know, if something happens once, it could be an accident. It happens twice, could be a coincidence. But when it happens 3 or more times, it becomes a habit. And we're in the business of creating really good habits, and it takes a while to get to that point. But we're working at it. Is that not the loudest Coke machine I've ever heard? I thought it was an airplane. We're about to take off back there in the back. Put a muffler on that there.
Coach, was the I guess the defense was made at the top of the pressure defense something, a little wrinkle you may use more this season?
Yeah, we did it in the scrimmage. We're learning how to do it. We work on anything you see us doing. You see us doing during a game. Obviously, something we work on. You know, Quentin 6'5", Nate 6'5", Dejan 6'5", Sid 6'6", Caleb 6'3.5". So, you know, we have some length in spots. Maybe we have not had length in the past. So, you know, you sit down and as a coach, how do we use our length? But you know, it was good tonight for a long time. I didn't think it was as good when Nate was not in there. You know, and that's something we just got to keep working on. Everything we did tonight, we just got to keep plugging.
And an update on Fabian?
He came down on his heel. It's not his foot. You know, the boot is just strictly precautionary. You know, just speed healing up. We think he'll be okay to play Tuesday, but we'll see. You know, could he have played tonight? It's pretty sore. If he hadn't been as sore this morning, I might have played him. The two guys I was thinking about holding out would have been Sid and Dejan and Fabian. J1's hands just swelling, hasn't gone all the way down, and there's no sense rushing in these kind of games.
Kelvin, with the ability to get a lot of guys in and move things around, I was wondering what your thoughts were just on the newcomers like, you know, Marcus and obviously Quentin and Justin.
Yeah, I was really, really impressed with Quentin tonight, just with his overall floor game. Very unselfish. You know, he made 6 out of 8 shots. He's learning to be a better basketball player, and that's our goal with all our guys. But there's a lot more behind the curtain with Quentin. You know, we've seen it in practice. Tonight I thought he took what the defense gave him. Some of those kids cut him his drive off, he moved it. And that's how Nate, some of these other guys got open looks. I thought Quentin had a lot of hockey assists tonight. You may not say assists here, but Q was the one that initiated our movement and got the ball over. And when the ball goes in, it always looks good.
Quentin, how do you think you did, and how do you think the team did?
I feel like we did pretty well as a whole team. We had 4 main goals that I feel like we kind of came out there with the game plan, tried to execute and try and take over the game with those 4 points. And I feel like as a whole team, everybody's starting to kind of know each other's spots. We know where Marcus likes to catch the ball, catch and shoot. Nate, he can create more off the dribble. Dejan's pass first. I feel like Justin, he's really just an aggressive bulldozer down there. He can get to his spots at anywhere on the court. So I feel like right now the team is kind of coming together as a whole. We still have a lot to learn and clean up, but I feel like right now it's kind of everything starting to figure everybody out, and everybody's game is gonna look really good in the next couple games here.
You've been here long enough now. When your coach talks about the first things that jump out are the defense and what you guys have done. How much names change, jerseys change, but that's still the hallmark of what you guys do.
Yeah, that's the culture of the program. The culture stays the same. I've said this multiple times. People come and go, but the culture has to stay the same. And here at Houston, Coach Sampson has established that. So we preach it every day since when guys step on campus, and the returns have to emphasize it to the new guys and just keep pushing the culture to keep getting better every single day defensively.
Nate, I know Coach Sampson, you have to play defense to play for him, but it seems like you enjoy playing defense. What are your thoughts on just how much you enjoy playing defense?
Well, as one of the leaders on the team, I got to set the tone for everybody else and make sure that everybody plays defense because it's emphasized. So one of the leaders don't do it, then everybody else is not gonna follow. So I just try to set the tone and keep playing defense. Defense gets us going, and defense is the main focus.
Kelvin, was the plan to get Dejan in there a little bit and then kind of have Marcus get some point guard work, or was there anything more with Dejan?
Well, Dejan broke his hand on October 8th, so we didn't have him in practice from October 8th until, what day did he come back?
Last week.
4 days ago, or 3 days ago. What's today? Saturday? I think his first day back was,
4 days.
yeah, maybe Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday, I think Tuesday. Wednesday, because we didn't practice. We practiced Monday, off Tuesday. Wednesday was the banquet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he came back. He practiced Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No contact on Wednesday. Little contact Thursday, and then yesterday was full contact. But I told him if he could play today, I wanted him to try, but I was not going to bring him off the bench. Marcus has been our starting point guard for the last month. He started for us in the scrimmage, and he's been starting every day. But the good thing about the fracture that Dejan had, it was not didn't require surgery. So it's not a displaced fracture, but it was a fracture, and he had his hand split for a long time. So you could tell he's a little rusty tonight. But he had a lot of energy, a lot of juice. He played 11 minutes. It's about what I'd like to play him. I'll play him a few more minutes on Tuesday, and then getting ready for next Friday. But J1's injury, he could not have played tonight. He hasn't practiced since, I don't remember when he hurt it, but he hasn't practiced since then. Yes, it's his wrist, but it's not he did a X-ray or an MRI, and it is not a fracture. Dejan's wasn't fractured, but it was October 8th, the day he did it.
Anything else? Thanks, everyone.